What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So, quick one. It's the morning. It is Monday morning, about to go to gym. And actually, this is the first video we're recording during the week, which I think is going to link really well to what this video is about. So, I don't think a property frame. So, then it goes. Then it goes. Stop saying you want to do things. Stop saying you want to do things, right? And for me, what that means, right, has been there's a lot of things I want to do. I'm not the best at shutting up about them. And not to say I talk about them and I don't do them, but more to say that I talk about them more than I'd like to. And I think there's something to be said about just not talking about what you want to do, not telling people what you want to do. Apparently, no, I'm not a scientist, but apparently your brain, when you speak about doing the thing that you're supposed to do, draws the same dopamine hit as if you actually did it. So what that leaves you with is you feel good about yourself as if you had done this thing. You haven't. You've just drawn the good emotions of doing the thing, which in some ways is actually way worse because it's likely that you're probably less likely to do the thing after you've spoken about it. And why is that? Well, if you feel great about yourself about talking about doing it, then why would you do it? A lot of times we forget that a lot of our motivators for why we do anything has to do with how we feel about ourselves in a situation. If you say, if I manage to achieve or do or accomplish this thing, then I'll feel good about myself. I'll be more confident in myself. I know I'm a competent individual. So if you talk about it, and you keep saying that you're going to do it, and therefore gain the same validation and dopamine and same, chemical reactions as if you had just done it, why would you do it then? So in fact, it has the power to really just destroy your motivation to actually do the thing that you're supposed to be doing. Now, there's another school of thought, which I grew up more like this, and probably why I find it harder to not speak about it, which was from Uncle GC, which was speak about the things you want to do. Tell people, dream big, tell people what you want to do. And when you tell them, not only do you hold yourself accountable, they hold you accountable to some degree because they're going to ask you about it next time they see you. There's power in that. There's power in that one as well. I find there's genuinely a lot to gain from the idea of talking about the thing as well and saying, I want to do this, is what I want to hold myself accountable with. So maybe the real answer is the people in your life who hold you genuinely accountable. Maybe speak to them about what you want to do. The people in your life that are just there, good friends for fun, they'll tell them. They'll tell everybody. But a few people. And power forward and do what you're supposed to do. I knew at some point I was wanting to do videos during the week. But yesterday I had an epiphany I just talked about in a previous video when I was at church about just the level of work I should be putting in to get what I want to get. I'm currently listening to a few books right now. 2 recommendations from a friend. Others are 2 are re-listens, and one is, well, I recently listened to it and I'm re-listening to it again. So I'm always constantly listening to multiple books at the same time. So I'm listening to Millionaire Fastlane, which is a recommendation, and 10 Pillars of Wealth. And then I'm listening to The Way of Superior Man, which I just always re-listen to constantly. And How Times Create Strong Men by Stephen Aounyo. And then the one that I'm re-listening to, which I recently finished like a week ago, which is Make Men Strong Again by Eliot House. Fantastic. Short, to the point, poignant book. Very powerful. So, as I've been going through this process, I've been learning lessons, right? Like I'm listening to these books to learn, to grow, to improve myself, to take on new things. And I'm learning a lot more about the importance of intent as a man and doing the things you're supposed to say. And I've always been a big believer in this, but even if you believe something, it's not to say that you believe it and live it in every aspect of your life. There's probably a lot of aspects of your life you're not living the things that you say you believe in, right? Like you may be following your religion, but you don't do everything right in it. You may be trying to take care of your fitness, but you'll probably only eat well 70% of the time, 80% of the time. You go about other 20%. So it's always about scrutinizing where you can improve those little things. And I realized this yesterday that I need to be doing more if I want more, if I want to have more, if I want to have more money, have more success, take care of more things, love more people, share with more people, just make the world a better place. I need to be doing more. I got my full-time job and I got this passion that I have, this love that I have that I want to see become something of meaning. So hope you guys stay with me for that. And I hope you realize how important it is to not just talk about what you want to do, but do it.